With the release of the A56, the Galaxy A55 is getting much more accessible for many users. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into what exactly makes this mid-range phone a real winner. I'm Hoffinity, and in this review, we're going to cover everything from the premium design and gorgeous display to the performance, camera, battery, and even the nice little quirks that make the A55 uniquely attractive. Let's get into it! Right off the bat, the Galaxy A55 feels like it shouldn't be in the budget category. Samsung has done something really cool here by ditching plastic and going full metal and glass. The device itself sports a sleek aluminum frame paired with Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on both the front and, well, almost the back. Now while it's got a premium vibe we expect from a flagship, it weighs in at 213 grams and measures 161.1 by 77.4 by 8.2mm, which gives you a satisfying heft without feeling overly bulky. The design follows Samsung's A5X family language, featuring a key island on the side where the power and volume buttons reside. I personally love how the curves and flat surfaces balance each other out. The result is a device that not only looks gorgeous but also feels solid in your hand. And yes, while the glossy glass back might pick up a few fingerprints, especially on the awesome navy model, that's a small price to pay for a design that screams premium every time you pull it out. How good might be the screen, you might ask? Well, the Galaxy A55 features a 6.6-inch Super AMOLED panel with a Full HD Plus resolution of 1080 by 2340 pixels and a variable refresh rate of up to 120Hz. This screen is absolutely vibrant. Colors pop, blacks are deep, and it's bright enough to be used outdoors even in direct sunlight. Whether you're scrolling through your social feeds, watching a movie on Netflix, or even gaming, the display keeps up beautifully. What really impresses me though is the smoothness. At 120Hz, every swipe and scroll feels buttery smooth, and the adaptive refresh rate helps save battery when you're not doing anything intensive. Under the hood, the A55 is powered by Samsung's Exynos 1480 SoC built on a 4nm process. It's an octa-core setup, 4 Cortex A78 cores running at 2.75 GHz and 4 Cortex A55 cores at 2 GHz. Those are paired with the X-Clips 530 GPU. In the real-world use, this means you'll get smooth performance whether you're multitasking, browsing the web, or even dabbling in some casual gaming. As always, I ran a few benchmarks, and while the numbers might not quite match what you see in a flagship like the S24 for everyday tasks and even medium intensity gaming, the A55 holds its own very nicely. Thanks to the adaptive refresh rate and improved internal cooling, the phone rarely even gets warm. On the software side, it ships with Android 14 over Samsung's One UI 6.1, and you get the usual perks, like a very intuitive interface, customizable home screens, and of course, the update. Samsung promises up to 4 years of OS updates and 5 years of security patches, which is a fantastic commitment for a mid-range device. One small quirk I did notice though is that the in-display fingerprint sensor can sometimes take a bit longer than I'd like, but once it's recognized your print, it's rock solid. Overall, the performance and software experience are smooth, snappy, and reliable. Now, let's talk cameras, because in 2025, if your phone can't take a decent snap, is it even worth it? The Galaxy A55 boasts a triple camera setup on the back, a 50MP main sensor with an f/1.8 aperture, a 12MP ultra-wide lens with an f/2.2 aperture, and a 5MP macro lens with an f/2.4 aperture. On the front, there's a 32MP selfie shooter. One thing to note is that while the A55's camera system is very capable for its price point, it doesn't include some of the AI enhancements you might see in the S24 series. But honestly, if you're not expecting flagship-level photography on a mid-range device, the A55 more than delivers. The video recording is solid too. It supports 4K at 30fps and 1080 at 30 or 60fps, which is perfect for casual videography and social media uploads. Next up, battery life. The Galaxy A55 packs a 5000 mAh battery, which in my experience easily lasts a full day even with moderate to heavy use. I'm talking about a day filled with social media scrolling, video streaming, a bit of gaming and some heavy browsing, and the battery still holds up well. Now, Samsung claims you might even get up to 2 days under very light use, and while that might be a bit optimistic, the endurance is definitely impressive for a phone in this class. However, one area where the A55 falls a little short is charging speed. It supports 25W wide fast charging, which is decent, but in my test it took around 90 minutes to fully charge from near empty. There's no wireless charging option here either, which is a bummer if you love the convenience of a cable-free charge. On connectivity, the Galaxy A55 is solid. It supports 5G, has Wi-Fi 802.11 dual band with Wi-Fi Direct and Bluetooth 5.3 for smooth pairing into wireless accessories. It also comes with NFC, of course depending on your market, and USB-C 2.0 ports that handles data and charging reliably. One of the things I personally appreciate about Samsung's mid-range lineup is the inclusion of extras that you typically only see on higher-end models. For instance, the A55 is equipped with Samsung Knox, which adds a robust layer of security to keep your sensitive data safe. So, is the Samsung Galaxy A55 5G the phone for you? If you're after a device that combines premium design, an immersive 6.6-inch AMOLED display, reliable performance and an excellent camera system, all without the flagship price tag, then I'd say it's definitely worth considering. It may have a few small compromises, but overall it delivers a premium experience in a mid-range package. That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Galaxy A55 and want to see more tech reviews like this, hit that like button, subscribe and leave a comment down below with your thoughts. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!